Hey, my fellow homosexuals. So Jesus was gay. That's not an opinion. That is a fact. If Jesus existed at all, and we're going to use the Bible as the facts of Jesus' life, then he was gay. And it's very clear. At the time, he's said to be a rabbi. Rabbis should have been married. He decided not to get married and instead travel around with 12 dudes into his late 30s. So that aside, the thing we don't talk about is that Jesus wasn't just gay. Jesus was a dramatic gay. And once you realize that, it is very clear in all the stories of how dramatic Jesus was. I think the clearest one is the Last Supper. So Jesus comes into Jerusalem, right? And it's like a big parade. He's the toast of the town. He's essentially like one drag race. Everybody loves him. He could have dinner with anyone. He says, I just want to keep it family only. So he brings the 12 apostles, who are apparently these guys that have given up their lives and in some cases their families to be with Jesus for many, many years because they're buddies. They all have dinner together. No girls allowed. And at the dinner, Jesus is washing their feet and he's like, giving them food, but he's like, this is my body, this is my blood. It's like any twink at a going away party. And you know they're just at the table being like, it's bread and wine, Jesus, take a breather. But no one says anything because she's dramatic. And then she does the most dramatic thing. Jesus says to the table, one of you will betray me, but I won't say which one. Okay, sorry. If this was a straight guy, he'd be like, Judas, we have beef, and then he'd punch him in the face. But no, Jesus is like, one of you will betray me, and I won't say which one. And they're like, oh my God, Jesus, no, we wouldn't. And then he says, well, you may not betray me, but one of you will deny me 3 times. And this is when you know they're dramatic gays, because denial is almost worse than betrayal in the gay community. Like, betrayal is just sleep with your friend's ex-boyfriend. Like, they'll be pissed, but they'll get over it. Denial is you're in public, and you're like, I don't know her. Friendships don't get over that when you deny in public, right? And Jesus knows this, and now everyone's real upset. And what does Jesus do? Does he calm him down? No, he walks out to the garden and he says, I need time to reflect and pray. So he's in the garden, and then Judas comes out and betrays him with a kiss. I mean, how are we not seeing this? So if you don't believe that Jesus was dramatic, just look at the last thing he did as a human. He was on the cross and he calls out for wine. So then they give him the sour wine. He sucks from the sponge of sour wine. And then he looks to the sky and he says, it's done. Not I'm done. Not I'm dying. It's done. And then he dies. I mean, the drama. And let's not even get into the fact that then he comes